What's up, guys? Today we're going to go over on my thoughts on Sideshow Collectibles premium format Catwoman. Now, here is an image of an exclusive classic format in all her glory. Now, this one is the exclusive head version, and you can clearly see the entire statue, her body. She's like totally posed on a gargoyle, like she's just prowling out night. Alright, so my thoughts first off, just from this picture, it looks great. It looks amazing. So amazing that in fact when I discovered it, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 months ago, I immediately pre-ordered it. It should arrive late October or early November. I'm not quite sure yet because sometimes they get it in early and you can they give you an offer on to get it as soon as it can. But I don't know. Let's go look at some more pictures. Okay, so here's another image. Now this one is focused more on the face and the upper body. Now on the right we see the exclusive version, which is in a classic portrait, which is a full cowl and covering the face with no goggles. And on the left we have some that have the ruby red goggles, and she's got like a smirk or like a, it's more of the modern look. But both versions look amazing. I would recommend getting either one if you could, but it is pricey. This was like, without shipping, it's like $570. The only way I could afford it was through payment plans. Now, this is obviously not a beginner collecting experience. This is like mid-range to experienced collector. So, the detail on the face, the paint looks amazing. She's got her green eyes, which Catwoman should always have. The ruby red on the goggles is amazing. The left one has darker lips than the right one, but I'm guessing that's just a sign of difference. Maybe the more modern look has darker lips, I can't remember. But the suit looks like it's leather, or a cloth leather type material. Obviously, it's not going to be made out of that. On the statue, it's going to be polystone and a resin mixture, but it really looks like leather or a cloth material. But this thing she looks amazing. Alright, so that's on that picture. Let's move to the next one. Now these two are just the classic portrait with some special effects, maybe like smoke screen, but it gives a very nice ambience. It looks really cool, it gives a nice layer of mystique. It just looks amazing. It looks amazing. Alright, time for the next one. Alright, so here's a full view of her with her more modern portrait, with the one with the ruby red goggles. Now, her boots, way more leather. Her looks really like leather. So now that I've seen it, alright, so her boots and the arm gloves look like leather. The rest of her is like probably a cloth type leather, maybe a mixture. Because like she's got her whip, she's sitting on a gargoyle. You can clearly see the claws on her fingers. It's just amazing. I can just picture her in a comic book doing this exact same position. I can't wait till it arrives. Alright, so let's get to the next one. Here's another view, more of a side view, an up-close view. You can clearly see she has a backpack, and you can clearly see her claws digging in to the gargoyle's head. You can clearly see like how sharp her claws must be, how strong they must be on that suit. And the detail you can see on this gargoyle on the side looks like it's old, cracked. It looks amazing. 10 out of 10. I can't wait. And I know I keep saying that, but this thing looks amazing. It's going to go really nice with my poison ivy. Alright, so here's another image of her. Now this one gives the product dimensions. 22 inches high times 6 inches wide times 9 inches depth. That means its length, the height is 22 inches, 6 inches wide, and 9 inches deep. So that must mean it's a longer statue in the back. And you can clearly see the size comparison because there's an apple right there. This thing is huge. Just imagine, 22 inches high. Oh, I can't wait. Alright, so let's get to the next picture. Alright, so here's another side view. Now this one gives it to the right side of the gargoyle, which continue on with the crack. Her whip is literally wrapping around the entire gargoyle. Looks really cool. You get a better view of the leather type shine on her boots and gloves. It really looks like leather or latex. I don't know which one it would be. Probably leather though. Latex sounds weird. Never mind. leather. Alright, so you can clearly see her backpack is not just a backpack, it literally buckles around her midriff as well. It's super cool. Very nice detail. Alright, so let's get to the next one. Alright, so here's a back view. It gives a back view of the statue and Selena Kyle, aka Catwoman. Now you can clearly see her backpack. There, I will be having a closer up image of that, but let's talk about the statue. No, the base, I should say. This thing is amazing. This base is really cool. Looks old, looks grimy, looks like it's really high up, looks like taken right off the pages of Gotham or Batman, whatever, Catwoman comics, Batman comics. It looks like it's straight out of there, and it looks amazing. Just so cool. Alright, let's get to the next one. Alright, so here's a close-up of her Batman, or her backpack, who has, it looks like she has a couple pins on there. One of them looks like a cat, really right on the top pocket. A silver cat. Then she's got a, oh, that's hilarious. She's got a paw for a cat, a diamond, because she's a diamond thief and jewel thief. And then she's also got a classic Batman symbol pin on her backpack. That's just so funny. And it looks so cool. And it looks like that would totally be her. And it doesn't even look like it's out of place. It would look like you could literally wear it every day, any day. But you know what? This backpack's probably made out of Kevlar and can hold whatever she needs. Alright, so very much detail on the seams, her neck. You can definitely see that this is not this. If it was in a comic, this cowl could come off, and the detail on this suit and backpack are actually really cool and really well done. It looks like it's made out of fabric. I don't know if it will be or if it's all made out of polystone, but we'll find out when I review it. Alright, so I was wrong about the cat. It wasn't a cat. It was a little Batman head, which is hilarious. And here's another close-up of the backpack. Looks very much like cloth. I'm starting to think this might be a cloth backpack instead of a polystone backpack. So, we'll find out. On to the next one. Here's a close-up of her claws digging right into that gargoyle's head. Her claws must be made out of like diamond tipped. And it can't just be diamond because even with her going with her hand, she must have some super strength because otherwise her claws are made out of something even stronger than diamond. So cool. Alright, moving on to the next one. Now this is part of the female line of the detail. Now I have the poison ivy on the left. I will be getting the Catwoman on the middle. But unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to get the Harley Quinn that's on the right. I just don't know if it will ever be in my budget. Maybe if it's still available in a few years, I might be able to get it. But I made a goal. Only one premium format a year. I did two, and that was really hard. I can't imagine what people do with Prime 1 statues. Those things are like 1,000 plus. But, yeah, so this is part of the line. And let's get on to the next picture. Now, this one can be a set with the Batman that Sideshow Collectibles are releasing at relatively the same time. This Batman looks amazing, but again, I looked at the price of this thing. There was no way I'd be able to get that. But I really want it, but there's just no way I'd be able to get it. And it looks perfect with the Catwoman. The bases match. Man, I'm so jealous to anyone who gets both. Anyone ever gets both, I want to see pictures of them both. Alright, let's move to the next one. Alright guys, that was pretty much it. This is the last image. I've already shown this image, I think, but this is going to be the one I ended on. Now, what are your thoughts on it? Are you going to get it? Are you not? I don't blame you if you don't get it. It's pretty expensive, but like this video if you like it, subscribe to my channel, check out my Twitter at FigureLinks, check out my Patreon, FigureLinks reviews, and as always, fellow collectors, have a nice day, and peace out.